Hi everyone, I'm Corbin and this is Plant Basics. So today I'm going to show you how to grow a Monster Monstera. So this is a Monstera cutting I received from a friend's garden. It was growing up a tree and it's absolutely beautiful because it's cut from a mature specimen that was growing in the shade of a large tree. So the leaves have these absolutely beautiful fenestrations. So I thought it could make quite a dramatic indoor plant, perhaps in the corner of my living room. I am conscious, however, that this plant will require lots of light to keep on producing leaves this size. So I've had this cutting sitting outside on my patio in a bucket of water for about 2 weeks. And as you can see, it is starting to go into active root growth over there. So I decided that it's time to plant it into some soil and get it growing. So I'm going to plant this plant into this big clay pot in a well-draining mixture of coco coir, sphagnum moss, and well-draining peat moss. No, that's not right. Coco coir, sphagnum moss, and a well-draining potting soil. I did partially fill the pot because otherwise it will be such a mission to fill this up. So let me just place this somewhere. Over there, yeah. So, oops, there goes my stake. So I'll place this like that quickly and bring up my big tub. I actually mixed this prior to the video I did, which was like a massive rare houseplant unboxing. I'll put the link up on the screen for you guys. So this is just a very well-draining mixture, and it's kind of similar to what this plant would grow in the wild on the forest floor. So now, let's see. I think it will be easier if I keep the plant because the pot is already partially filled, so it's gonna maneuver this like that and put the plant basically how I want it to be, kind of like that, I think, yeah. So I'm just quickly going to position this plant in place. I can already see that staking this plant later on is going to be a big issue because it's not growing straight up and the growth is kind of going out sideways over here. And then I'm going to start filling in with my well-draining potting soil around the plant. Yeah, so let's start with that. So growing up, my mom had a big one of these in our living room. And it's kind of one of the first plants I can remember as a child. And there's a photograph of me, I think, on my 3rd birthday of me sitting on the carpet in the middle of the lounge with a plant in the background. So it used to be a very popular, I think, plant. Well, it still is now. It's kind of regained popularity because it's such a nice, I think, beginner indoor plant. And grows quite quickly. So the whole point in filling up this pot beforehand was to kind of avoid this, but now it's taking just as long. And I think I rather underestimated the amount of soil that I'll need to fill up this pot. Also, I just want to clarify, I know that I said in one of my previous videos that I'm not going to use clay pots anymore. So this is a pot that I had, this is not a pot which I went out to purchase, especially for this plant. And I'm thinking, if I'm going to place this plant in the corner of my living room, right? As you guys will remember, I don't get a lot of natural light in my living room, so I'm gonna have to probably get a grow light. It's been such a mission to do research about grow lights because there's a lot of conflicting information on the internet, And I'm so unsure about if I should use a fluorescent one, or if I should use a full spectrum one. Okay, let's see where we're at. Now I can't see this plant from the front. So I'm thinking this might be right, probably. Let me just see. Yeah, I think that was fine. Oh well, oh, I have a stake over here, which I'll put in to keep it, I hit the ceiling, which I'll put in to keep it in place while the roots grow into the media. And then I also have some cable ties, which I will just fasten around to help support this plant. Yeah, because it doesn't have a lot of roots, so I think it'll appreciate the support until it starts to grow into the media. I'm also not going to give this plant any water right now, because I first want the roots to start like going into the media, and there is enough moisture in this growing medium to support the plant. Because otherwise, if the media is too wet, it can encourage a root rot, or even a piece of the cutting could start to rot or so. So I think we're done. Okay, so I'm just gonna pack this away. Doing this and having a large amount of growing media already mixed has been such a help to me, and I really encourage you guys to also do it, because it means that you can just like do repottings and propagations whenever you want to. Because before I used to always have to mix media, especially on that day for that project, and now I can just like go into my garage and get it out. So I'm just gonna take this off. Put that aside.
What, do you want to also pack the house?
So here's my plant all potted up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to see more videos like these.